like the old saying, don't make plans the gods can hear because they'll spoil them.
So true.
How's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good. How are you?
This is Mike and Maren.
Nice to meet
Brian.
you, Mike.
Good to meet you.
Hi, my name is Maren.
Meredith?
Maren.
Marin. Nice to meet you, Marin.
Nice to meet you too.
Cool. So what do you guys see out here as far as plastics and stuff?
Oh, we already picked up a few.
Did you?
It's all gone. You can
Yeah.
you can just walk now. It's all done.
Oh yeah, cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, half the job is done.
So your story is you started in Jacksonville or?
Fort Clinch,
Okay.
Fernandina Beach,
Fernandina Beach.
Amelia Island. So we hiked all the way down so far, but I think it's been 130, almost 140 miles now.
Yeah.
And today's day 13. We took one day off so far out of the 13 days the other day just to get a kayak so we could cross the Cape. Every inlet so far we've walked over the bridges, except for Ponce Inlet there. It was the first one we drove over. And we also swam the inlet between Big Talbot and Little Talbot Island. And so we've just been trekking every day, picking up plastic. I think we got 400 pounds of plastic so far. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We did a similar thing in 2017 called a Hike 420. 400 miles in 20 days was the goal, and we ended up doing 22 days, and we picked up 1 full ton of plastic. But this time we plan to go all the way down around Pensacola, and we are hooking it all up to a data blockchain. I've been in some online video conferences with a guy named Sean Lynch in Ireland, and he developed something called the Open Litter Map, which is running on the Ethereum network. And what we do is we upload data with our GPS, and so I've been taking pictures the whole way down. So what we're going to do is upload those pictures into the data chain, and it will categorize them. So we could go back in and say, well, how many straws did we find? How many cups did we find? Bags and whatever. And it'll give us the percentages and the areas. And you'll be able to see the entire trek on this data map the whole way around, every date, day, time, and everything. So then we're also created our own.
Is there a website associated where people can look that up and follow that?
Yeah, so that's called openlittermap.org. And that's his own thing, and we're using his technology for this trek. And then our website is plasticsymptoms.org, and we are trying to make people aware and educate them of the symptoms of plastic, which is washing up on our shorelines, and also how it affects us through cancer, autism, Down syndrome. They're connecting all those BPA and the different chemicals in the HDPE, PET, polystyrenes to those problems. And we created our own token called the Sea Change. It's a sea token, and we plan on going further with that, but for right now it just represents every foot of our hike. And it's just a digital thank you note to everyone who helps out and everyone that gets involved. And so instead of like doing t-shirts or bottles, or instead of selling actual physical things, it's a digital thing. Instead of creating more stickers or plastic, we don't do any stickers, we don't do any plastic, we don't do any bags, we don't do anything like that. We just give them a digital thank you note and a system that's already there.
What kind of feedback are you getting on your trek so far? Are you meeting people that are on board with you, or just you're raising awareness, obviously, and what type of results do you think you're getting?
Some people get irritated, some people don't want to hear about it, but this year over last year, the perspective has flipped. Last year I had people say to me, oh, you must be from California. Florida people don't care about the environment. You can't be from Florida. Florida people don't care about that. Look at your laws, things like that. And it was really disheartening to hear people say things like that. I'm second generation Floridian here, born in Titusville, Florida. And it sucks because I know there's people like you guys that are out here every day doing things like this. This time, the perspective has changed, and people are more like, oh yeah, I know the straws are bad, which is cool that people are starting to get the information.
It's plastic in general.
But it's plastic in general, right?
So are you familiar with the Four Ocean organization and the Surf Riders Foundation and all that? Yeah, I'm a member of those organizations also, helping them out but they're doing the same thing worldwide. You know, plastic cleanup. Let's get it out of our environment. Let's limit our usage of it and control it.
Right.
You know, or it's going to kill us. It's going to wipe us out if we don't do something with it. You know?
Even saying like even the ocean acidification it adds to. It holds heat. So if you're talking about global warming and climate change, plastics hold heat. You know, so. It's on every level of every aspect, plastic hits.
This is poison.
It's poison. And
what you're doing, Bryan, is really, really cool.
I appreciate that.
I'm with the Safari Club here in New Smyrna. We have a beach cleanup 4 times a year. And,
Right.
You know, trying to help out the community with scholarship funding and stuff like that. But really, really glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you too.
Yeah, man.
Super stoked.
Wishing luck on your trek, and
Yeah, I appreciate
any way
that.
we can help, you know.
Yeah.
I'll let them all know about it. And let me get that website before I leave. Let me get your.
Yeah, I got a card for you.
Okay, great.
I'll give you a card. So we just made paper cards just to give out the whole way.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, man.
Do you welcome interested visitors or residents into the cleanup? Are you posting where you gonna be walking every day so people can come and help you or find out about these topics?
Yeah, so we welcome people to come out on their own if they would like to come pick up plastic and stuff. And obviously, you know, there's some legal issues in inviting people out to do it for us, with us. So we're not asking people to participate as part of Plastic Symptoms, but as part of their own community.
Yeah.
And if they want to come out on the beach and pick up on their own, we will supply them a bag to get them going. We have plenty of extra burlap bags we can give out to people that want to help keep their local community clean. And make sure they check out the website too, because our terms and conditions on the sea change token, and as well as liability issues for cleaning the beach with us, are on there. So as long as you agree to that, you're more than welcome to come out. And if you do come out and you do agree to those terms and conditions and stuff, which is just basically your basic liability, just saying that we're not responsible if anybody gets hurt. Come on out, and if you help us out, we will give you a digital thank you, which is the sea token, and you can see the change digitally.